how you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
What the hell, man? We have company over and you're getting all crazy and breaking stuff? Relax. We're all excited that you're back as Batman, but that's an antique right there. Priceless. Can I get some money for that or something?
What?
Nothing. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Suit looks great. The new Batsuit. It's great. I'm gonna go pop some popcorn. Well, hello everybody. Whoa. There we go. What's happening? Welcome to Film Junkee Live on your Tuesday, February 15th. How's everybody doing right now? Huh? Let's get nuts. Let's get nuts. Whip out the nuts. No? The what? You know, who knows? But anyways, yes. Thank you guys for clicking in. Make sure you smash that like, thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, all that stuff. If you're watching it not live, hey, guess what? It's chaptered out. You can fast forward if you want to hear me ramble and talk, to the people right now. You don't have to do that. Of course, you got the join button. If you want to join, become a member of Film Junkee, I'll be, of course, doing a post-show stream. I have a little tea for that as well, so that's always nice to have a little tea to talk about when it comes to the post-show stream. So if you want to become a member, do so. Got the Patreon right there if you want to help out that pirate ship. And then, of course, the Film Junkee closet down below. How's everybody doing tonight? How's it going? Let's get nuts, Jose. Yes. Yeah, suit looks awesome. Christopher thinks it looks awesome. Good. Yeah, it looks good, but still prefer Ben's. Yeah, it's always usually a better one. I'll agree with that. What's going on? Yeah, lots of news today, right? Hello, Stephanie. Good to see ya. We got Ryan right here, too. Goats, no slander allowed. Yeah, he is a moderator, so watch out, guys. Mr. Niner fan, what's going on? Hopefully find a new quarterback soon. What's going on, Mr. Fear Jason? We got David the Batman as well. That's right, Blue Beetle. That's right, man. Don't be one of those. Don't be like, there's nothing I want to see when there's stuff you want to see. Hey, Krypton Cage. He is a 14-month member right there. Thank you, Mr. Casey Najid. Yes, how's it going? Cracked open a beer. You're ready. Ready. Paramount. Yeah, we'll be talking about Paramount, all that stuff, so doing all that, so it's good to see everybody. All right, we got Thick and Wolf, of course, saying all that. Hello there, Laksu. How you doing? You want some Dave Wang for Rebel Mood? Full frontal. I said I would. Zach, if you're watching. What's going on? Miss Wonder Omega's here. Nice to see ya. Of course, we got Rock Films right here. We got Adam. Good to see you. Hello. Whip out those nuts. What's up, darling? We got Stephanie. All right, here. Steph with the PH. Oh, the thing jumps. I love it when it jumps. It just likes to do that. We got a Lock Zoo. How you doing? That's right. Let's see. Hi, Rosemary. Good to see ya. We got the top 10. Of course, Den right here. James, getting nuts. That's right. Who else we got here? Anybody else? Oh, look at that. Top 10. Den, you're a 3 months into basic member. There you go. We got Kat right here. What's going on, Kat? Good to see ya. Let's see. Who else? Ryan. I think that's pretty much it. Let's see. Valentine. Why Christian Bale is not returning in the Flash movie? It wouldn't feel right. To be honest, it wouldn't feel right. What's going on, Malevolent X? Good to see you too. I don't know. To me, it wouldn't feel right if Christian Bale came back, and I don't know. That's just me, though. I don't know. She would just take away from all that. But then again, I said that about. What did I say that about Logan? And when it came to Professor and when it came to Patrick Stewart and Hugh Jackman. But now we all know that the voice we heard in the Doctor Strange trailer. Yes, that was. I was a little kind of I'd rather have the McAvoy version, but then again, maybe McAvoy is going to be in it too. I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen with that? But, it seems to be like Patrick Stewart is definitely returning. But anyways, what can you do? What can you do? What the fuck is happening there, Jacob? Yes. Bale had an ending to his story. Yeah. I mean, he did have an ending to his story. And I know how much you say it stinks. It stinks. It stinks. Yeah, don't worry. I don't think he's going to come back. It's just that to me does not seem right. It wouldn't seem right for Bale to come back. So, but you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen when it comes to all this multiverse shit. And they might throw a little bit of a curveball or something like that. Who knows? That's right. Yep, the Rams did win. My dad is a very happy man. That's right. Yeah, let's get nuts, bangers. Yeah, you bangers. Oof. Yeah. All right, let's get started here. So you guys enjoy that little opening. I figured I was like, all right, we got to have an opening sketch, something with the Michael Keaton Batsuit and all that stuff. And then I thought, and I couldn't really think of anything. And then all of a sudden I went, well, I mean, I usually open up with, if I don't have a sketch, I'll open up with the Let's Get Nuts thing. So I figured why not put myself into that? Why not put myself into that? So that was, so I shot that real quick, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Always fun to do stuff like that. All right. Got lots to talk about, of course. So, let's definitely get nuts right here. Everything good. All right, let's get nuts. Let's go to the tweets. Let's get to these tweets right here. All right. Okay, here we go. Hey, who wanted to see Christopher Nolan kiss his dog, or have his dog kiss him, I should say. There you go, Christopher Nolan. Weird seeing him in shorts, but hey, he's human. And yeah, his dog is just totally giving him a nice wet kiss right there. So Christopher Nolan doing that right there. See, I'm already into the tweets there, Rock Films, and you send me a $5 super chat. Appreciate it. I'll answer your question. Does this mean that Jack Nicholson is the official Joker of the DCEU, or a variation of both Joker and Nicholson, or even Mark Hamill? I don't think any of those guys are going to be coming back. Jack Nicholson doesn't even, he retired from all that. So I don't know. There's a lot of questions that we have to wait to be answered when it comes to what's happening in the DC extended universe. So the DC extended universe, yes. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but thank you for the $5 super chat there, Mr. Rock Films. Appreciate that. I made a joke right here because films to films. I said, what's the most iconic movie in 1990? I put Batman and Robin, because why not? And yes, guys, I talked about it yesterday. It sucks that Zack Snyder's Justice League cannot be eligible for the whole Twitter most popular movie thing for the Academy Awards. But I said, fuck it. And you should say fuck it too. But then at the same time, the fact that Army of the Dead was in the movie theaters, that actually qualifies. So maybe we should do that instead, man. A lot of Batman on the timeline. And this is pretty cool right here. Call the Ghostbusters. Look at that. Ivan Reitman, may he rest in peace. It's a cool little sketch right there. The Batman, apparently, when it comes to AMC Theaters has placed the Batman under the banner of Artisan Films, which is reserved for films that are artist-driven in a way that advances the art of storytelling and filmmaking. This is the only contemporary comic book movie to receive this distinction apart from Joker. So there you go, guys. Yeah, you can't say that, can you, Marvel? Yeah, at least when it comes to some of the stuff that DC and Warner Brothers are doing, they very much got to lean heavily into the directors, the creators, creating what they want to create, whether it's, not for the fucking kids, not full-on popcorn cinema. But there you go. The Batman is in fact it's an AMC artisan film, much like the Joker was. So that's pretty cool. This is also cool right here. San Ios, I guess is how you say it. Art. He created this Henry Cavill second flight, I guess you could say, black suit Superman right here, which is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that detail right there. Fucking great. Good job on you. And then, of course, we have, of course, more quotes from Robert Pattinson and Matt Reeves. There's a lot more, interviews that are happening. And apparently, according to Robert Pattinson, he said he spent 2019 traveling with a suitcase filled with Batman comics. Batman The Long Halloween was a big influence on the whole movie. I really like that. And Batman Dark Victory, which is essentially the sequel that has Robin in it, which, of course, he talks about, too. We'll get to that. And yeah, guys, if you still want to grab yourself a Release the Schumacher cut shirt, Forever Beef Triumphant, that of course is all the proceeds for Ink to the People are going to be going to cancer. So please grab yourself a shirt. I did, or I haven't done it yet, but I'll do it right after this. I keep forgetting to do it, but I'm gonna grab that shirt because I really like that shirt. So make sure you guys grab yourself a shirt for a good cause. That's what it's all about. Hey, cape porn. Gotta love cape porn. Yeah, I just love that. I love good old cape porn and all this fucking nerd shit that we talk about. Jeez, gotta love it. Gotta love it. And of course, we'll talk about that, do all that. And hey, guess what? All right, so yeah, we have a Batman pizza. Now there's a Batman burger. That's right, guys. There's a Batman burger that you can get at Hardee's, Carl's Jr. So, it's got a special sauce. I don't know, bat sauce, but you get a brand. Yeah. So, hey, Batfleck was he was the blueprint because, yeah, you get a brand of the Bat logo on your bun. That's right. Sounds hot. So, gonna probably have to get myself a bat burger. Yeah, bat sauce. I don't know what it consists of. I don't. If it's not, I see those eyeballs make. Relax. And there's a shot of Ivan Reitman on the set of Ghostbusters Afterlife, looking at the RTV, the remote controlled trap right there. So that's cool. I'm glad he got to see the movie at least come out. That's good. Jimmy Smits will be reprising his role as Senator Bail Organa in Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think we all kind of figured this, given the time frame where the Obi-Wan Kenobi series fits. He showed up in Rebel. I almost said Rebel One. Rogue One. He showed up in Rogue One, so it doesn't surprise any of us really that he's showing up in Obi-Wan Kenobi. So that's cool. And then we got Jake Quaid. He joins the Oppenheimer, Christopher Nolan's film, Oppenheimer. He joins that huge cast. So good on. I always say Jake Quaid, right? I say it's Jack Quaid, not Jake Quaid. Jack Quaid. So he's joining that. So man, this guy is just showing up everywhere, man. So that's good. Good on him. We'll talk about that too. That's going to be interesting. And then here we go right here. So Robert Pattinson on including Robin into, of course, this Bat universe. He said, yeah, but he has to be 13. That's the only way I'll accept it. No, I love Death in the Family and stuff, but I think it'd be so cool. Also, people are so scared of it, but it's kind of exciting. I think it would be a really fun addition. So that's what that article right there from Collider, which there was some more stuff when it came to the Collider. Yes, I know we don't really like Collider so much, but hey, it's what can he do? But yeah, but Matt Reeves also talked about sequel potential. So not only is Robert Pattinson talking about a potential sequel that has Robin in it, and hopefully, yes, they do a young Robin. Whether it's, I think they should. 12, 13 years old, got to be that. Let's not have a grown man like they did in Batman Forever, even though Chris O'Donnell was, still a good Robin. But I'm just saying, it just would have had more impact if it was that young boy. So yeah, the Batman, Matt Reeves is interested in including a grounded Mr. Freeze in potential sequels. So this is a little quote right here, which is interesting. He said, in my view, I just feel drawn to finding the grounded version of everything. So to me, it would be a challenge and an interesting way to try to figure out how that could happen. Even the idea of something like Mr. Freeze, that's such a great story, right? Yes, it is. Just watch Heart of Ice. That's all you got to really just focus on, or at least have that as a base and then try to ground it a little bit right there. I think there's actually a grounded version of that story, which could be really powerful and could be really great. So I love the fantastical side of Batman, but this iteration, obviously, while being, to me, I think is very comics faithful, But I don't think that this one is necessarily, it doesn't lean as hard into the fantastical, I guess. But I think to me, what would be interesting would be to try and unwind the fantastical and see, well, how could that make sense here? And so that's kind of my view, how I see it. So there you go. Talking about, I mean, there was already like rumors and stuff like that Matt Reeves was thinking about having Mr. Freeze. So he's talking more about it. I mean, there's so much you could do. I mean, that's such a heartbreaking story. If you really want to like go like into the whole thing, into that whole thing with Victor Freeze and of course his wife Nora, and then that whole aspect of it. I mean, it's really a heartbreaking story. So they could really probably do something. But the fact that he's talking about that just kind of makes it one or two, because I know people have asked me, like, who would I like to see villain-wise when it comes to the Batman sequels? And, you know, some people have said Clayface. How would you ground Clayface? That would be very interesting, too, if he decided to take that fantastical villain and try to ground that as best as he can, you know. And there's only so much you could do when it comes to when it comes to grounding things. It's like, yeah, you can ground it as much as you can, but still, it's a dude swinging from a grappling hook, you know, and doing some crazy shit in a Batsuit. So it's still going to be kind of fantastical when it comes to all this. But, you know, I know Clayface, Jose, I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, if he wants to start trying to ground some of these, some of this stuff, why not? I'm down for it. I think if anybody could do it, Matt Reeves could do it. Somehow that guy made a fucking Planet of the Apes trilogy work. I mean, I know he didn't do the first one, but he did the second two, and he made that shit work. That shouldn't have worked. Shouldn't have worked. So I always have faith in Matt Reeves, 100%. Alec Baldwin and Russ Movie sued for wrongful death by cinematographer. How do you say it? Helena? I forgot how to say her name. It was Hutchins and the estate. So yes, this shit has not gone away. I know some people kind of forgot about it, but yeah, apparently now the estate of the cinematographer that got killed on the set, they are now suing Alec Baldwin and the Russ movie. Let's just say that the Russ movie is never going to see the light of day. And hey, that's what happens when you don't practice the right kind of safety and everything like that. It's like, that sucks, but, you know, what can you do? But yeah, like I was saying, you know, obviously it sucks. It's stupid. The fact that Zack Snyder's Justice League is not going to be eligible for the Oscars fan favorite category. Dumb, I know, because, you know, it requires a theatrical release essentially. But, you know, this got released, and Zack posted this like last year. He said Army of the Dead, I think it was last year, he said Army of the Dead is the Snyder cut. Because, you know, Netflix said, hey, you do what you want, man. We'll back you up. That's why we, threw a bunch of money at you to fucking create some universes for us. Bam, right there. We ain't going to touch any of your shit. So I love the fact that he said, that he posted this a little while back, said Army of the Dead is the Snyder cut. So if you want a Snyder cut to be, you know, to qualify for the fan favorite, for that fan favorite Oscar category, hey, Army of the Dead is right there. Even though, according to some people out there that were saying, that were looking at people voting and everything and looking at the analytics, apparently when it came to the most popular movies last year, Spider-Man No Way Home and Zack Snyder's Justice League. Come on. Yeesh. Super Troopers, crazy. Super Troopers came out 20 fucking years ago. Holy shit. Man, I didn't see this movie in the movie theater. I saw it that summer on video and fell in love with the movie. This movie is absolutely fantastic, man. The sequel was, you know, it was whatever. If anything, they should have just jumped on, and they should have just wrote like, you know, 3 or 4 sequels right after it and just kept rolling with it. But these guys, you know, the Broken Lizard guys, they ended up doing, you know, Club Dread was cool. And then, of course, Beer Fest. Everybody loved Beer Fest. But yeah, it's hard to believe. 20 years ago today, Mother of God. I'm freaking out, man. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. Liter of cola? Is that a liter of cola? All right, Meow. Meow, what's so funny? Do I look like a cat to you, boy? Yeah, I love that movie. So quotable. So quotable. Restore the Snyderverse. Love this little drawing right here. You know? It's a cool little sketch of the Nightmare crew, the Nightmare Squad. Right there. Looking forward to this. I heard about this a while ago, and HBO, looks like HBO is going to handle it. We're going to get a George Carlin doc from Judd Apatow. So that's going to be coming to HBO Max in May. I will be watching this movie like crazy. Fuck yeah. Not watching like crazy, but I love George Carlin. He's like my all-time favorite comedian, so I'll be watching this doc for sure. Got to see him live before he passed away. That was cool. Man, that guy would be canceled so many times in today's society, but just like Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, Joe Rogan, none of those guys can be canceled, no matter what happens. I love this shot from, of course, the first Spider-Man movie. It's a great shot right there. I always love it when the hero's costume is all fucked up and torn up. There's something about that. Christmas Story. Apparently all these guys, everybody's coming back pretty much. Yeah, the film follows an adult Ralphie in the 1970s who returns to the house on Cleveland Street to deliver his kids a magical Christmas like the one he had growing up. With the same attention to real-life tone of the first, Ralphie reconnects with childhood friends, reconciles the passing of his old man, and sows the seeds for the origins of the beloved holiday classic. So yeah, the sequel to Christmas Story is bringing back some more characters that were in the first movie right there, which that'll be cool. We're in a nostalgia kick right now, aren't we? So, speaking of nostalgia kick, there's all the Spider-Men and their stunt doubles right there. These are the stunt doubles. It's crazy how they, sometimes you just have more than one. I mean, I'm guessing that these two are Tom's, and then that's Toby's, and then that's Andrew's right there. So a cool other behind-the-scenes shot right there. We got Staz Noir. Look at this. He posted this. Offices for the next 8 months. Netflix film, Rebel Moon. So look at that. He's reporting for duty. Pre-production is well underway right now. So it's going to be a nice long shoot because Rebel Moon Part 1, Rebel Moon Part 2. Oh, can't wait. So we'll talk about all that, of course. A lot of things happened. The release of Schumacher cut campaign that happened over the weekend. 12.6 tweets right there. So not too shabby when it came to a small campaign right there. Yeah, it doesn't, never really gets the oomph as much as, of course, the Snyder Cut or Restore the Snyderverse or even the Ayer Cut. I wish it would get more. I wish more people would back the Schumacher cut. Put a lot of energy, a little bit more energy in it, as much as they put some other energy into stuff. I mean, this is about getting another cut of the movie that was changed kind of, not really drastically, like, of course, but, not too shabby right there. So, deep water trailer. Why you guys keep on talking about that deep water trailer? Yes, of course, it's hot. It's going to be. I mean, I don't imagine that Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez is going to show up to the premiere of it, and Ana de Armas being there. That'd be awkward. Yes, you guys are totally just loving the fact that it's going to be softcore porn. I think Jose just wants to see Ben Affleck's ding dong again. That's what it is. Yeah, so episode 8 of Peacemaker, gonna be insane. This is a shot showing storyboards and whatnot. Of course, they've been all, pretty much censored right here, so we don't know exactly what's going on. But, we already talked about it last week, because they were talking about how a Justice League member is most likely going to show up in the season finale of Peacemaker. And I think we all kind of came to the conclusion that it's going to be most likely Aquaman because, it just seems to fit in that. It'd be interesting. There was, we kind of like, would it be Jason Momoa showing up? Would it be Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman showing up? Would it be Ezra Miller's Flash? We kind of thought, like, who would end up showing up? I mean, of course, a lot of us would be like, why can't it be like Henry Cavill's Superman? But doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. But I think we all pretty much put our money that it's going to be Jason Momoa's Aquaman, most likely. That's going to probably be the case. This is pretty funny right here. David Harbour was at a basketball game. He was at looks like a Knicks game right there. And he held up right here. Stranger Things 4 is coming soon, I promise. Yeah, I know. We've been waiting so long. Yeah, and of course we got Noah right here, co-star, waiting so long for that Stranger Things season 4, and he's promising everybody that yes, it will be showing up soon. Jesus Christ, these kids are gonna have their own kids by this time. I mean, my God, it's been that long when it comes to all that. So, yeah. Good times. Anyways, so there you go. They're the tweets right there. Peacemaker. Yeah, I know. It's going to be a crazy finale. It's one of those finales. I can't wait till Friday. I'm not going to be able to wait till Friday to watch that finale. I'm definitely going to be watching it Thursday. Probably wake up early and just watch it because spoilers. You know how that is. Last episode was crazy. Alrighty then. So how are we feeling about this Batsuit, huh? How are we feeling about it? I mean, it sucks because, you know, we were kind of hoping that, you know, maybe we'd get like a full-on shot, promo shot, show him in the suit, show Michael Keaton in the suit. But, you know, sadly, we just got a set photo, you know. We just got to some set photos that showed the stuntman, of course, in the suit right here. So that's what everybody was kind of talking about. That's what everybody's been talking about today when it comes to Batman and the new suit. So we'll start right here. Of course, Batgirl film news right here. Of course, receiving all the set photos right here. There was this shot right here, which was pretty cool. You know, it's like, all right, there he is. He's standing there. Cool. And then there was actual video right here from the set, which shows, of course, Gordon right here and a bunch of dudes that I guess that, you know, whose asses he kicked. Handling. He got nuts. He got nuts on these guys. So, and then he just runs off. Yeah. All right. So there he runs off, leaving Gordon. But like I said, it's not Michael Keaton. It's Michael Keaton's stunt double because he just showed up right now. He showed up today in Glasgow. And there he is right there, masked up, ready to go. 70-year-old Michael Keaton showing up. That's right. Put on that Batsuit, buddy. Let's see what we have. So, there's the shots right here. They're not the best, but, you know. That's what the suit, I mean, when you look at the suit, right? Here, let me open this one. This one right here is like the better one. I wish I can zoom in. I should have had this better prepped. Oh, yeah, there was that. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit. But, yeah, so you have the suits right here. Or the shots of the suits. What I was noticing right off the bat is the fact that the suit, the cowl looks really good. I really like the cowl. The cape going over the shoulders, cool. I like that too. And then, of course, you got a big chest piece right there with the Batman Returns like emblem on it. And then you got, of course, you got to remember this is a stunt suit, so of course the torso area looks a little strange. You know, it's not like totally, it's a little loose, but at the same time it's like, hey, you know, you're an older Batman, you don't want your tights to be so tight. You need some room to fucking do some kickies and whatnots, you know. So the costume but what a lot of people were talking about is the fact that the belt, the bat belt, the utility belt, is all black. It's not gold like it was before, like the old Keaton, like the old Keaton costumes, not gold. So, you know, Grandpa Keaton and Batfleck Gordon. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I'm still wondering what the context of that. See, that's interesting. I know you're hating all this, Mattia. You're hating every bit of this, but I'm just saying what's interesting about this is the fact of the matter is, it's like, all right, so this is a stuntman that's in this. Look at that shot right there. I love how the cowl looks. Does anybody else tell me that doesn't look more Batman Begins cowl? You know? That reminds me of the Batman Begins cowl more than the Batman Returns cowl. I don't know. I just saw the shot right there. It's a nice little side profile. I'm really digging the cowl. That's for sure. So it looks more Batman Begins to me too. But what I'm thinking, okay, so obviously this is the flashback because we have the red-headed Commissioner Gordon. All right. So how many years back does it go? Well, if you looked at how Barbara looked, Babs, how she looked in the previous set photos, she very much was probably about 6, 7 maybe. And I would think that Barbara is probably in her early 20s. So how much are we flashing back when it comes to all of this? And then it kind of makes me wonder too, because I think I might know who the stuntman is, the stuntman for Michael Keaton. And it's kind of interesting. There's some interesting things when it comes to the stuntman for Michael Keaton. And I'm not going to talk about it here. It's because it's kind of weird. But I will talk about it in the members-only stream. I'll give you some tea on the stuntman that supposedly is this guy right here, which is very interesting. There's a couple interesting things when it comes to him. So, but I'll talk about that in the post-show. So make sure you members... tune into the post show because something pretty interesting about that. But yeah. So anyway, so we're talking about a flashback of what? Maybe 20 years, maybe like 15, 20 years. And I'm kind of wondering, how old is Michael Keaton's Batman, Bruce Wayne? How old is he going to be in this movie or in The Flash? That's what I'm kind of wondering. Well, how old is he going to be? And then there's a flashback that goes down. So I'm like, all right, is he a 50-year-old Batman, 55-year-old Batman? Is he a late 40s Batman? What is happening when it comes to all that? That's the questions I have right there. It's like the Batman and the Flash, Batman stuntman. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, 100% we can definitely verify like this is the suit that we will see also in the Flash movie. So that's also it's not like this is not just a suit for the Batgirl movie, but it's going to be interesting to see the context. I know a lot of people are getting impatient and saying, nothing makes sense. Yes, well, that's why we have to be patient to see what's going to happen when it comes to this movie right here. That's what we got to do. You got to be a little patient. Hopefully it will make sense. You know, that's what it is. Then we got Mr. Aaron Bailey art right here. He mocked up this right here, this beautiful piece of concept art right here with the new Michael Keaton Bat costume right there. It's just interesting that the chest piece is like really thick, and so are the shoulders, and then it kind of just like sinks in. I'm not really a big fan of the torso part. I'm hoping that it looks better. I don't mind the pants. I actually like the fact that the pants are like kind of baggy, gives them a little bit more room for the balloon bag. You know, they don't want to get a little pinchy in the gooey bag. You know, you don't want to have that when you're trying to kick some ass. So, and we all know that Batman has big balls, right? Yes. Anyways, that big ball energy. So that's what Mr. Aaron Bailey mocked up right there, which looks pretty cool. So yeah, there's so many different things, so many different theories out there. It's just, I mean, obviously the universe that this all takes place in is not the SNYDER'S. I don't think it's the SNYDER'S. It's going to be, I don't know how exactly Michael Keaton shows up, and then there's J.K. Simmons Gordon, because obviously that's not the same. They're not supposed to be in the same universe. So that's all up in the air, and we just got to be patient to see like what exactly is going to be happening with that. But I'm digging the costume. Like I said, sometimes the torso area is a little weird for me, and the big, like, I thought it was going to be more robotic, like it was going to be like, all right, this costume's going to be a little mechanical to help him because, he's up there, he's older, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's just a little bit more, got a little bit more to it when it comes to the costume, a little bit more of, protection, I guess you could say. So it's just going to be, again, the context of it all, because this is in fact the flashback. They're shooting flashbacks. This is not present day. So I'm wondering, okay, is he going to be around present day? What's going to be happening with that? I don't think so. I honestly don't think that Michael Keaton is going to, I don't think he might, suit up, and then they're going to probably do some de-aging stuff because, like I said, some interesting stuff when it comes to his stuntman right there. But we'll talk about that post-show on the post-show stream. So make sure you guys tune into that right after this. So yeah, we'll see. But, yep, theories are all out there, so. Yeah, I know. We want some more stuff for the cape on Batfleck. Yeah, Batfleck had some good capage. Had some good cape porn on that thing. I mean, that's what I love, though, is like how now everything when it comes to capes, it's all, you get the CGI flowing cape and everything. I mean, I would say, again, Zack Snyder, the blueprint, I think he aided in the whole like cape porn kind of aspect of a lot of things. He knew what to do when it came to the capes. But yeah, I know we're missing this guy right here. It's like, where's this guy? Is he going to be showing up? I don't know. You know how it is. Hollywood. Fucking Hollywood, so. fucking Hollywood. But anyways, yeah, there's a lot of things, a lot of questions up in the air. But at least I hope. I don't think they're gonna release anything like official when it comes to Michael Keaton's Batsuit because, we still have Robert Pattinson. Hey, we got a whole other Batman right here, man. He's we gotta wait till after that movie comes out and does its job. Then maybe we'll get like an official shot of that. But it's like, man, you guys are shooting outside. You knew that was gonna happen. But I'm sure like when we get an official shot of it, it's going to be interesting. And I'm telling you, they're doing some kind of de-aging thing because it's all flashback. And yeah, I'm just wondering when it comes to, the Flash though, too, like there's just so many questions, too many questions. All right. Mr. Jason Kilar. Well, I thought that his job was going to be secure when it came to the merger of Warner Brothers and Discovery. I thought, all right, he came in, did the HBO Max thing, pretty much came up with the idea, the day and date kind of thing, which pissed off some people apparently. And, there's a couple of things that are still happening when it comes to all that. Some studios not too happy about what was going on with all that. But this new article right here basically is shining some light on Jason Kilar's future when it comes to CEO of Warner Media. Well, here we go right here. This is pretty much, it's from the Wrap right here, but I pulled it from Yahoo Entertainment. It says, The Wrap, what Warner Brothers Discovery will look like and why Jason Kilar won't survive the merger. So here we go. The shape of the new Warner Brothers Discovery conglomerate is emerging as Discovery is finally rolling its sleeves to take charge ahead of expected takeover in April, about 2 months sooner than originally planned. On the priorities list, streamlining systems and rebuilding company culture. The company has been siloed for 30 years. One insider with knowledge of the company told me no one has the time for that anymore. The turf wars gotta go. One team, one mission. Yeah, there you go. That sounds good. According to my intel, what that means is this. Warner Media CEO Jason Kilar, who was promoted just 2 years ago after John Stankey took over as CEO of current Warner parent AT&T, will definitely be leaving along with his team to be replaced by Discovery CEO. It says Davis. Spell check. David Zaslav and his top executives. While this was previously presumed by many, insiders tell me that this is now expected as a done deal. Also, the door is not open for the return of former CNN chief Jeff Zucker, probably a good thing, who resigned last month despite his years-long friendship with Zaslav. The very idea of his coming back for a top executive role is silly, according to my top source, after Zucker concealed a romantic relationship with CNN's top communications and marketing executive. More on this later. So there you go. The team will soon be based in Los Angeles, all this stuff. The executive team at the top, combined Warner Brothers Discovery, will be the team currently leading Zaslav's cable network, COO David Levy, CFO Gunnar Wiedenfels, streaming chief JB Perrette, whatever, and chief people and culture officer Andrea Albert Rom. Yeah, among others, including counsel Bruce Campbell. What? I don't think it's that Bruce Campbell. Groovy. Anyways, so you got that right there. And what's also interesting is this right here. This just showed up. This is actually from Jason Kilar right here that he apparently sent over to the CNN team. Said earlier today, Alison Gallust resigned from CNN following the conclusion of the company's investigation into issues associated with Chris Cuomo and former Governor Andrew Cuomo, performed by a third-party law firm and led by a former federal judge. The investigation was comprehensive and definitive. It was commissioned in September and concluded this weekend, which now allows me to share additional information with you based on interviews of more than 40 individuals and a review of over 100,000 texts and emails. The investigation found violations of company policies, including CNN's news standards and practices by Jeff Zucker, Alison Gallust, and Chris Cuomo. I realize this news is troubling, disappointing, and frankly painful to read. These are valid feelings many of you have. We have the highest standards of journalistic integrity at CNN. Sorry. And those rules must apply to everyone equally. Given the information provided to me in the investigation, I strongly believe that we have taken the right actions and the right decisions have been made. I am asking in this moment that we all commit to the vital mission we share and the values that define us. CNN, Warner Media, and this incredible team deserve that commitment. So there you go. Man. So after an article came out that said that he is going bye-bye, he had to basically let everybody know that the investigation for the whole CNN debacle also concluded. So, man, I tell you what, these guys say it's all been crazy over there, man. Zaslav just needs to just come in and just, he just really needs to clean house. I mean, just like what that insider said, that it's been siloed. Warner Brothers, 30 years. It's like there's been a divide. Warner Media, Warner Brothers, it's just been pure craziness, and it's just like I think Zaslav's really going to change things for the good. Now, I mean, I don't think that everybody should just be like, okay, you're going to do what I want you to do, right? And give me my movies, my universe. I mean, again, we've been burned before. But, you never know. Something crazy could happen. Maybe he's got something up his sleeve, and we can get some kind of something when it comes to all of that. Maybe, talk to that Superman guy again. Maybe talk to that Cavill guy, Let's get him back, huh? Let's get some more Superman in our lives and whatnot. So, I don't know. We'll see. But it's all very interesting. I really thought that Kilar wasn't going to go anywhere, but now it sounds like he's going to be going bye-bye. I mean, we all know good old Toby, is going to most likely go bye-bye. When it comes to Sarnoff and Hamada, half Spider, who knows what's going to happen with those two, but maybe Emmerich and Kilar are going to be going bye-bye.
Yeah, second Warner Brothers.
There you go. Anyways, okay. Paramount Plus, well, they're trying to get back on the good graces of this. Well, apparently Viacom CBS is just going to name it like Paramount Global. Apparently there's like a whole thing that happened with all of this when it comes to Paramount and what's happening with all this. Oh yeah, there was like an update when it came to the Village Roadshow. Yeah, the Village Roadshow and the whole Matrix 4 thing, they lost to push to speed up the whole lawsuit thing. Apparently it's going to take longer than it should when it comes to that whole thing. So, I was going to mention that with that kind of news right there. But yeah, Paramount Plus just announced a bunch of fucking shit right now. I mean, it's like all of a sudden it was just like, okay, cool, what's happening? What's going on? And they just like totally just showed a bunch of stuff on their Twitter. A lot of people were freaking out, specifically people when it comes to Star Trek and everything. So, damn, there's just a lot to go over right here. So, here it is. Okay, so here's where it starts. So it says Viacom CBS will now be known as Paramount. So no more Viacom CBS. It's just all Paramount now. So there's a lot of things, including the Halo series that's supposed to be premiering in March. They already have a season 2. Season 2. They're so confident in the series, and they looked at the analytics of people talking about the series that they realized, all right, we might as well just greenlight a season 2. So that's cool. Then we got Transformers: Rise of the Beast will be released theatrically in 2023 and is the first of 3 new installments. So yes, we are getting 3 more Transformers movies. And they also, speaking of 3, they greenlit Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie 3, so that's coming out. And then another 3, A Quiet Place Part 3, will be coming out in 2025. Again, those kids are going to be adults. Jeez. Tell you what. So you got that. And we got this Babylon movie that's going to be starring Brad Pitt and Margot Robbie, which is going to be interesting because it's from Damien Chazelle. Can't wait. Can't wait for that. There are going to be 3 new SpongeBob-driven movies as well. And then, of course, we have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie that's going to be coming from Cowabunga, dude! Seth Rogen. So, and then this was not that. This right here, like some concept art. Apparently, Donnie is going to have some glasses, huh? So, yeah, a little bit of... Somebody drew this up right here. Going to be interesting. I guess, I mean, we keep on trying to reinvent the Turtles movie, right? So... Yeah, I don't know. So they're doing that, and then we got Monster High, the movie, some Nickelodeon stuff, Paw Patrol, I know everybody's on that, Blue's Clues, Dora the movie, Teen Wolf is coming back, and then we have Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, the universe is expanding, getting some more Star Trek content, all of that news, a SEAL Team movie, and then, of course, if you're into the shore type reality shows and see those train wrecks, there's all of that, the challenge, we got South Park. And then, of course, we've got the Beavis and Butthead series that's coming back as Beavis and Butthead is old men, which is going to be interesting to see. And then, of course, they're talking about all that stuff. Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies, all of that. All-Star Shore, Queen Universe, everything. Ink Masters coming back, the challenge, everything, all that good stuff. But also, they did announce that Star Trek 4 is coming. It's finally coming out. Chris Pine, Zach Quinto, all those guys apparently going to be coming back, and we're going to get an official Star Trek. Jesus Christ. Come on. Hey, at least I didn't pull up the wrong trailer like I did yesterday with Doctor Strange. Anyway, Star Trek 4 is going to be coming out. Chris Pine returning as Kirk and all that stuff right there. So I'm actually happy about that because I like the Star Trek movies, the new ones. I do. I like the ones that JJ did, and then Justin Lin did the last one, or was that? Yeah, that was Justin Lin, right? So, as much as I want to see the Quentin Tarantino Star Trek movie, I don't think we're going to get that, but hey, I'm down for another Star Trek movie. So that's coming out. A lot of people are excited about that, and so yeah, there you go. So Paramount doing some shit. They're trying to give people the bang for their buck. Viacom, CBS, now officially going to be called Paramount, or like a Paramount Global kind of thing. So there you go, guys. That's all the content and everything right there. So pretty exciting stuff. Good for Paramount. Spider-Man does whatever Avatar can. All right, so we got some new box office numbers when it comes to Spider-Man. So, obviously, it's still in the top 5. Death on the Nile, of course, won over audiences over the weekend, which, why not? Surprised that Marry Me didn't, given that it was Valentine's Day was yesterday and everything. But yes, Spider-Man has now domestically passed Avatar. It only needed about 20 million. Remember when we saw that interview with Tom Holland where the guy said, he kind of fucked up because I think in his brain he thought that Avatar was like the top movie, but no, Endgame and Force Awakens is the top domestic gross movies right there. But now it has bumped Avatar, which is going to be interesting given that we're going to get the new Avatar sequels coming up, which a lot of people are wondering, is that even going to do anything? But yes, it is currently, of course, at 760 million domestically right there, almost 761. So pretty close right there. And then, of course, it's got a grand total of $1.8 billion. Will it reach $2 billion? I don't think it will. I think we're way too far away now. We're into February. I don't think it's going to have those Spidey legs. And then the next question is the Batman going to cross $1 billion? Which I'm starting to get more confident. By the way, when it comes to tonight, apparently there's a press screening happening tonight, which I should have probably started emailing people like crazy. But then again, that means I have to drive into the shithole that is Los Angeles in order to go see it. But yes, there are more critics that are seeing the Batman right now. But it's going to be interesting to see if the Batman does cross $1 billion. So. And then, of course, we got Jackass Forever, which it's doing a pretty good job. Almost had $50 million right there. I'm sure the budget of that was pretty low. But and then, nobody wanted to see fucking Liam Neeson kick ass again. It's just the same old things. This is a short movie, too, by the way. Interesting. But, yeah, there you go. So, congratulations, Spider-Man No Way Home. We all knew it was going to pass Avatar when we saw it was $20 million away, but I was just kind of wondering, was it going to hit $2 billion? Doesn't seem like that's going to be the case, but home video sales, thing is going to go crazy. I think it comes out, at the end of this month? We can get it on video, so, hey, it's something. The Batman is releasing in China. See, that's the thing, too. Spider-Man No Way Home didn't get released in China, right? They didn't have China. They didn't have China. What's up with China? They didn't want Spidey? Thwip. What's up with you guys? Come on. I don't know why. Did it not get released in China? That just doesn't, you would think, but, But then again, it's fucking China. Apparently, they were also censoring Friends episodes because they didn't like the whole, Ross's ex is a lesbian kind of thing. Yeah, people always complain about America being, so, oh, yeah, geez, over there, they're like, that's pretty, Yeah, so, I'm just saying, it's not so bad sometimes. But anyways, so, yeah, if the Batman's getting a China release, that could really help it get to $1 billion right there. Really help it to get to $1 billion. So we'll see. We shall see. All right. That was the main topics right there. Let's go to the Twitter questions, and then we'll do the post show, and we'll talk. All right, here we go. All right, Miss Cat right here. Since Valentine's Day was yesterday, I wanted to know, who are your favorite DCEU couples? Well, come on. How can you, Lois and Clark, how do you not like them? That bathtub scene is just, but hey, so, Jonathan and Martha, in Man of Steel, you could tell that there was a love and relationship right there. And then, of course, how that lingered on when it came to Martha. But yeah, we can have them as well, right up there with them. We didn't really get to see Bruce really have any kind of room. We all want to pretend that, Carla Gugino's Selena Kyle is somewhere around there, and somewhere in that world where, that would be, Jesus Christ, that movie would be too sexy. Be more sexier than that Deep Water trailer, right, guys? Jesus. Brad Coran. What kind of odds would you give to Toby in Multiverse of Madness? Personally, between No Way Home and Raimi, I'd put money on it. Yes, I think the odds are fantastic. I'm pretty sure I would not. I think he's going to show up in that. Yeah. Rosemary, hi Dave. Have you seen the Lord of the Rings series trailer? I have. I saw it, of course, during the Super Bowl. But like I said, I've never been a huge Lord of the Rings guy. So I was like, all right, looks cool. I'm probably going to revisit the movies again because I watched them a while ago. Just was never my bag when it came to the nerd world. Never really got into the wizardy sword, stuff. It just was never my bag. I've always been open about that, where I've just never really dug that. But they are good movies. I'm not saying that they're they're like, oh, those movies suck. No, they're great movies. Peter Jackson really did some great, but I'll probably revisit them and then check out the series. Why not? Ronak, do you think Marvel is now relying on cameos instead of making good story solo movies? P.S. You inspired me to start a gaming channel. Any tips? I don't do gaming, so I would just say just do it. See what works. Turn the camera on, turn the microphone on, all that stuff. So when it comes to Marvel, well, that's the thing. It's Spider-Man No Way Home didn't rely on cameos. Everybody who came back was significant to the actual movie. It wasn't like they were just showed up and that was it. So that was very much part of the story. And it's looking like when it comes to Multiverse of Madness, it's going to be almost like the same kind of thing. It's like these characters are actually a crucial part of the story. So I don't think they're really relying on cameos, and, not to mention, I like the storytelling in No Way Home. I think it was better than the previous two. So, so there's that. So that's my opinion on it. Eric, yo Dave, sorry I ain't there tonight, previous engagement, so if you already addressed this detail, fair enough. So, I trust I am not the only one concerned about the Yahoo article mentioning Kilar and Sarnoff getting the boot, but not mentioning Emmerich. What do you think? I think Emmerich is definitely going to be getting the boot. But they also mentioned Sarnoff. I guess I should have read a little bit more in there, but I was mainly talking about the Jason Kilar stuff, so, yeah, well, unless Toby Emmerich got down on his knees for Mr. Zaslav, we'll see. I don't know. Jack Martin, Robin was included in the comics as a way to appeal to kids. That's why he was 13. Do you really think it could work in live action in Reeves' universe? I just don't buy that Pattinson's Bruce would team up with a 13-year-old, but if they make it work, I won't complain. I think it can. I think there's a chance that it can, to be honest. Just give it a shot. I think in Reeves we trust. Mike, Soups Kenobi. I really wish Ayer himself was tweeting out more footage from his cut. Me too. Doesn't have to be too long, but if the release of the Ayer cut wants to be as big as the release of Snyder Cut movement, then it coming from the horse's mouth would boost it like it did with Snyder. I totally agree with that, but I think he's trying to still be a company man. I mean, you see him, tweeting stuff about the Suicide Squad. He's talking to James Gunn. He's also said he's really enjoyed Peacemaker as well, which, by the way, Peacemaker, again, when it came to the last 7 days on Twitter, it came in third to the Olympics and Super Bowl when it came to trending. Yeah, so a lot of people still talking about Peacemaker. So, yeah, all you guys out there that keep on tweeting about how much you hate it, you're helping with this, by the way. But it's down 75%, so I guess there's always that. But anyways, Jesus, I swear, I see more people tweet hating it more than praising it. It's just like, yeah, you guys are adding to the analytics, you ding-dongs. Anyways, yes, I agree with you. I really wish that Ayer posted that clip yesterday that we saw, Joker, that alternate Joker clip. But sadly, I think he's just trying to be like, hey, it wasn't me. The way that it got tweeted out was weird, or the way it got posted too was also a little bit like a little head scratch as well. But hey, long as it's out there, that's all that matters, We could put away our differences about certain things and just be like, hey, more awareness, another clip out there, even if it was just like an ego stroke. Anyways, Edward. Hey, Dave. So with Keaton's Batman appearing in the flashback with Jim Gordon, do you think they're erasing the past of Affleck's Batman from existence? If so, how do you think that'll work? I don't think that's the case. I just think it's some crazy alternate variant universe kind of thing that we're going to be getting. I don't know. Like I said, there's so many questions. I love the theories, though, but I don't think it's going to be like erasing full-on stuff. Joseph Cornelius. I personally don't want Kilar out. I get that he wasn't the savior everyone expected, but I feel like he is always willing to meet the Phantom halfway. But if they decide to keep Emmerich and Sarnoff, then I say nuke the whole thing, right? Yeah, I know. Clement, do you think Flash will make close to $1 billion? Right, as of right now, I would say maybe we'll get at least halfway there. I don't know. It seems like there needs to be more buzz with it. I would say halfway there right now, maybe. But, yeah, I'm not confident it's going to make $1 billion right now. Edward, Batman, na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, that's right. These are my top Batsuits right here. I actually agree with a lot of this. I love, I love the 89 suit. And you got the animated suit. I love the Batman Begins suit. And then, of course, the BVS suit. Yeah, so I would actually agree with you there, Andrew. It's a good top four. Mr. Milana. Hey, yo, Dave. What do you think of the Wonder Twins movie on HBO Max? Hey, there's an audience somewhere for it. I'll check it out. But, it's nothing I was, excited for. But I always love it when fans go, who asked for this? Who asked for this? Wonder Twins fans. Okay? Just because you didn't ask for it, they did. That's why when I had that tweet yesterday or over the weekend where it was like, literally, who asked for, the Batgirl stuff? And I'm like, literally, some people. Just because it wasn't you, shit doesn't revolve around you and what you like, okay? I just always find it funny when I'm like, who asked for this? Plenty of people. There are people out there, okay? Just funny. Fans are funny. Fans are all funny. Ryan, not the Top Gun Maverick needs any hype to help it, but putting Tom in as a variant Tony Stark is starting to really grow on me as long as we don't get a silly Austin Powers cameo. Yeah, true that right there. And also, let's see, where am I at here? Let me refresh this. I took a little poll as I'm trying to, run polls on YouTube right now before the shows to see where just gauging where everybody's at right here. And I ran a poll when it came to Jason Kilar and how you guys felt. And there's the current poll right there, 812 votes. Would you be disappointed to see Jason Kilar leave after the Warner Brothers and Discovery merger? 15% said yes, 27% said nope, get out. 58% wouldn't care either way. So a lot of people don't even care about, most people don't even really care about Kilar being there or something like that. So I guess it's fine, you know? So my mom loves the Wonder Twins. There you go. See? Wonder Meg. Yeah, I mean, you know, not everything's going to be for everyone, you know? That's why Lane out there, when you were talking about, like, Blue Beetle, and I was like, what do you got against Blue Beetle? You know? Nothing against that. I mean, variety, guys. Variety. I am appreciating that DC is trying to put as much variety as possible. Trying to put as much variety as possible. In certain people out there just wanted variety of Zack Snyder's verse. That's all they want. They just want one universe that was what Zack built, which is fine. Yes, it's a beautiful universe, and we want more of it. Now, of course, I do. But we also want variety, right? Okay? Peacemaker's not for you. Guess what? You don't have to fucking watch it. You have the freedom to not, you know, you're not forced to watch it. A lot of people are digging it. A lot of people dig some stuff. That's just the way it is, you know? There's a lot of people, I mean, they're really going to try to capture. I never got into Wonder Twins either. But, you know, if they do something cool with it, maybe I'll watch it. But am I gonna like it? Maybe not. I mean, look what happened with Titans. I was really hoping to really like Titans, and every fucking season, I'm just like, I can't every time, and I keep on crawling back, keep on crawling right back to Titans, and it ends up disappointing me every fucking season, you know? I mean, it's just the way it is. And then we have this Gotham Knights thing that's coming out. That's also going to have Dick Grayson, and then they're talking about Robin in the Bat universe, the Matt Reeves Bat. There's going to be dicks everywhere, just dicks everywhere. You get a dick, you get a dick, you get a dick. You know, there's just dicks everywhere. Yes. Call it the Dick universes, man. Oh, that's a good way to wrap up the show right there by dropping that. By saying all that. Will you fucking go? Jesus Christ. Anyways, guys. All right, dicks falling from the sky all over the place. Anyways, guys, appreciate you clicking in today. Always fun. Appreciate you guys. Be sure you smash that like thumbs up before you leave. If you want to, subscribe to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm doing this stuff. And, of course, you can always find the audio versions on the various Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon Music, all that stuff. If you want to join, become a member. We'll be doing a post-show stream after this. Like I said, I'll talk a little bit about the stuntman. This mysterious stuntman. Not so mysterious, but anyways. And then, of course, you got the Patreon if you want to help out the pirate ship right there. We'll be doing a Patreon stream hopefully pretty soon. And then, of course, you got the Film Junkie Closet down below with merchandise. So do all that. Members, I'll see you soon. I'll be posting it on the YouTube feed. So look forward to that. And we'll talk a bit. And I'll see you guys, the rest of you guys, tomorrow. Same junkie time, same junkie channel. Talk to you later.